Hello, Rachel's English fans. Today we are going to go over vocabulary for parties, specifically for a grilling Labor Day party, which is what I went to just this past weekend. Labor Day is the first Monday in September in America, and it is a holiday. So most people are lucky enough to have that day off and therefore have a 3-day weekend. First, Labor Day. Labor Day begins with the L consonant sound, ul, tongue tip up behind the teeth, ul, lay, the A as in say diphthong, labor. The second syllable, unaccented, will be lower in pitch, lower in volume, labor, with the B consonant sound and the schwa R sound, labor, day, with the D consonant sound and the A as in say diphthong. Watch how the tongue moves between those two sounds, day, Labor Day. Show them a good old-fashioned American backyard. It's pretty typical to grill out in one's backyard. Backyard. The B consonant sound followed by the A as in bat vowel sound, ba, a. Jaw drops quite a bit. Tongue is raised a little bit there in the back, ba, a. K. To make the K sound, the back of the tongue reaches up, k, and pulls away, k. To release and make that sound, back. Yard, the Y consonant sound, followed by the A as in father sound, ya. Erd, the R consonant sound, and the D sound, yard. I've noticed recently with some of my students, when they have the A as in father vowel followed by the R consonant sound, that they tend to make it one sound, Make sure your jaw drops ya, ah, at the beginning so you get that good ah vowel sound, ya, yar, before moving in to the R sound, yard, backyard. And here we have the grill. Grill begins with the G consonant sound, g, the R consonant sound, gur, so it is a GR consonant blend, g. The back of the tongue is raised, g, and it releases while the vocal cords are making noise, g, gur, To make the R sound, the tongue has to move up in the middle, gur, and press against the insides of the top teeth, gur. The I sound is next, gre, ol, and finally the dark L, ol, and the tongue tip moves, finishing ol just behind the top teeth, grill. The meat. We had ribs, pork, and chicken. Actually, I believe that was not pork, it was lamb. At any rate, this is what we had, and it was especially delicious. The ribs actually had been made before and frozen. My friend who is a chef assures me that the best way to cook ribs is actually to cook them twice. He says it's the only real way to get them juicy. Anyway, I do wish we'd had some fresh vegetables to put on the grill. Corn on the cob and zucchini are among my favorites. Ribs begin with the R consonant sound, Lips will be in a circle there to make that beginning sound, re. Opening into the I as in sit vowel sound, ri. And finally, the B consonant sound followed by the Z sound, ribs. The plural here is pronounced as a Z because the final sound on the word rib is B, which is voiced b, and the voiced consonant will be followed by the Z sound in plural form, ribs. Chicken begins with the ch CH sound, ch, opening into the I as in sit vowel sound, chi, chi, k. K consonant sound where the tongue reaches up, chick, chick, and the schwa sound followed by the N consonant sound, chicken. The first syllable here is stressed, chicken. So the second syllable, unstressed, will be lower in pitch and lower in volume, also shorter. Chicken, chicken. While we were all waiting on the meat to be ready, we had some smaller, lighter food beforehand. We call those appetizers. Chips and dip are a very popular American appetizer to have at a party. Appetizers. Notice the first syllable is stressed. Appetizers. The third syllable has a secondary stress, meaning it will come out of the line a little bit, but it's not as high or as loud as the first syllable. Appetizers. The A vowel sound begins the word, the P consonant sound followed by the schwa, appetite, the T consonant sound with the I as in by diphthong, appetite, appetizers. The Z consonant sound, schwa R sound, and the Z consonant sound. Appetizers. Chips begins with the ch consonant sound, ch, chi, the I as in sit vowel sound, chi, chips, ps. The P consonant sound with the S sound, chips, so the lips have to come together, ps, for the P, and then open, s, while the teeth remain together to make the S. Chips, ps, chips. The word and will be reduced here. It is a function word, therefore not as important as the two nouns that surround it, chips and so it will be pronounced just with the N sound. Chips and dip. The D consonant sound, the I as in sit, and the P consonant, dip, dip. Chips and dip. Okay. Not a great lowercase a, but here is an apple pie that I made. Apple pie begins with the A as in bat vowel sound, apple. The P consonant sound followed by the schwa and the dark L sound, pull, pull. Apple, apple. I'm sure you notice it's the first syllable that is stressed, apple pie. The P consonant sound and the I as in by diphthong, apple pie. Yummy, yummy. Serving it up. This is part of an idiom, as American as apple pie. What does this idiom mean? Well, apple pie we sort of think of as being an American invention. We associate it with American holidays such as the 4th of July, summer. It feels like a very American thing. So if you say, she's as American as apple pie, that means she is very American, perhaps very patriotic, or just your typical American girl. That's it, and thanks so much for using Rachel's English.